Hey guys, today I did this very peachy makeup, so if you want to see how I did it, please stick around. Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. So this makeup look I'm going to do today, this is the second time doing it. The first time the lighting was crazy. I had it on this yellow, and I know you guys have seen a couple of videos of mine where it's like really, really yellow. And also I've had a complaint about my camera not being as good as my phone was. So I turned my exposure down a little bit. I turned my lighting down a little bit. Hopefully, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's like a ripple going through my camera. I don't know what that's about. Hopefully you guys won't be able to see it, but anyway, I'm gonna redo the makeup look exactly like I did it before. Well, maybe not exactly, but close to what I did it before. And I'm gonna use all of the same products that I used before. So did I mention that I turned my exposure down? When I thought I was turning my exposure down before, but it turns out I turned it up, not down. So that means when you turn your exposure up, that means that more light can come in and you don't look right. So all of my previous videos have been like that. So I turned my exposure down to let less light in, and I've turned my lighting down. So hopefully this, from now on, it will look better this way, but we'll have to see. I'll know when I edit the video. For primer, I'm going to go in with the NYX Marshmellow Primer. I absolutely love this primer. It smells like Easter. It smells like Easter candy. And I also put my camera up a little bit higher because I changed my chair out, and this chair sits higher, so I've had to put my camera up higher, which means my mirror in front of me is lower. So I kind of have to scooch down a little bit more. I hope that's all right though. Ah. Oh, it smells so good. So today is Saturday. I was supposed to do a live stream today, but I ended up not doing it because I just figured everybody was busy, you know, getting through the holidays. I kind of figured no one would really come. I didn't have any ideas for a makeup look for today. Although I guess I could have done this one that I'm about to do. But I ended up just not doing it. So sorry about that if any of you were planning on coming. I'm sorry if I let you down. And I'm going through the list of, I keep a list of all the products that I use when I do a makeup look. So for foundation, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Soft Glam Fair Neutral. Let me find that one. Here's one. This is Fair Neutral. Okay. I'm going to put this on a brush first, and then I'll blend it in with my beauty blender. Oh, okay. Thought I messed up my eyebrow there for a second, but I was actually just seeing double. Okay, now I'm going to go over it with my Beauty Blender. The reason I go over it with the Beauty Blender on top of the brush is that so the streak lines from the brush will go away, and the sponge makes it look more airbrushed, I think. So that's why I do that. And the reason I do it with the brush in the first place is so I can get close to my eyebrows without messing them up. Hopefully, if I get lucky. I can see myself in the viewfinder a little better, so hopefully the video is a little better. But if not, I mean, there's not much I can do about it. I bought this expensive camera and I'm not gonna not use it. For concealer, I'm gonna use the Sheglam in the linen shade, if I can find it. My face still smells like Easter candy. I love that. I got a comment today on one of my New Year's videos, and it said, this guy, I think he speaks like broken English, because he said, I just want to tell you that you need good makeup artists. And then he says, I'm a makeup artist, so I basically know what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know if he's saying I'm a makeup artist, which I never claimed to be. As a matter of fact, in my bio it says I'm not a makeup artist. Or is he saying I need a good makeup artist? And so of course I look them up. Anytime somebody sends me a negative comment, I always look them up. How come they have like 1 subscriber, 2 subscribers, and like 1 or 2 videos up? Like, what is up with what? It's always like that with a negative comment. I don't know. Sometimes I think they're like robots or something that just, or I don't know. I don't understand it. Next time y'all get a negative comment, if you're a content creator, look them up and see if they have like more than 20 subscribers or more than 10 subscribers even. Like every time I look up a negative comment, they have like 1 or 2 subscribers and almost no content. I don't understand it. All right, let's see what contour I used. For contour, I used the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Deep Dark. So with this, I have to be real careful because a little goes a long way. Look how far that goes. Just a little tiny dot. Goes that far. Ah, my towel fell. I don't know about this new chair. I already threw my other chair away, so I have to like duck down so far. It's a cool chair though. It's actually an ottoman and it's fuzzy. It's like white, a white fuzzy ottoman. I love it. And the lid comes off the seat where you could put stuff in there. It's very cool. It's very cool looking in my room. But maybe I could use this mirror over here. But then I can't really see that far away. Okay. Alright, for blush, the light orange and cool pink from Ucanbe. Also, I did a full face of Ucanbe with that crazy lighting. So I think I'm going to have to redo that video too. So I'm going to use the Ucanbe liquid blushes in cool pink and light orange. I'm going to mix the two together. I think that looks so pretty when it's mixed together. It's a little much, but it's so pretty. It's a pretty color. And then I'm going to take my concealer sponge and then just kind of blend that out a little bit so that it's not so bright. For powder, I'm going to use the NYX pressed powder in the shade Translucent. Just do my T-zone with that. Just to put some powder down before I go in with the loose powder. And this just keeps the loose powder from sticking to my face. I just don't like it sticking to my face. Like, it's just weird. It will gather. That's what it does. It like gathers in certain areas and it just feels weird. So I just put a light layer of pressed powder and then I go in and I really press the loose powder. And the loose powder that I'm using is the Catrice Bright and Blur loose powder. I'm just going to press that in so that it doesn't crease and stays all day. And then with a powder brush, just swipe the rest of it, the excess, away. And then let me see what else I used. For cream blush, oh, that's cream blush. For blush, I use the e.l.f. Always Fresh. This is it here. Just like a orangish pink. Kind of a, don't really know what kind of color this is. I think it's like an orangish pink. More orange though, I think. Should put that on lightly because the liquid blush really shines through. So I'm just going to put a little bit on. And then let me see, for contour or bronzer, the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, which is this one here, and this is in the shade Sun Bronze. Does anybody have anything good that I can binge watch? I need something. I've kind of watched everything that I can watch that I know of. So if you guys are binge watching anything out there, please let me know. For concealer on my nose, I'm using the Kylash Beauty concealer in the shade Taupe. So if you guys know of anything good, I'm not really like a sci-fi kind of person, so like Dune and like that kind of stuff I'm not into. I'm into like thrillers and I don't know, normal stuff, comedies, romances. So if you guys know of anything, please let me know. Let me see, for blush, no, for highlight, Catrice More Than Glow Beyond Golden Glow. So that is this one here. I have Hulu, Netflix, YouTube TV, and Max. So if you guys know anything on those channels, put it in the comments, please. I need something. I need something in my life. I should check out Max more. I know they have a lot of stuff, like they have all the 90 Day Fiance series, and I watch all of those already, but they probably have more in the way of like reality, relationships, something like that. So maybe I'll check them out more. I pay for it, I might as well. For spray, setting spray, I'm going to use the Ucanbe All Day Fixer. Woo! That was a lot. Okay, I need to go get my eyeshadow palette. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Colourpop Peach Out palette. This is it here, and I'm going to concentrate on this row here. So, Gal Pal, Get Cheeky, and Peach Tea. So, I cleaned all my brushes, so I'm so excited. I don't know which one to choose. Choose this one. Look how clean that is. Ah! Alright, so for my first color, I'm going to go in with Gal Pal. Let me turn my mirror around so I can see what I'm doing. I love this palette. This is I think my daughter got me this for Christmas one year. Or my birthday. One of those. I think it was my first Colourpop product ever. I believe it was. I believe it was my first Colourpop product ever. So my daughter introduced me to Colourpop. Now I use their stuff all the time. I wish I could use their Your Golden palette more, but I love the palette. It's just that I find myself using the same colors over and over, so it's kind of boring. I need to like really branch out with that palette and do some different stuff. But I mean, it's just like all of my other palettes. It's just with, you know, neutral nude browns, and it's got some shimmer shades to it, but nothing real exciting. You know what I mean? So for you guys that are wondering what that noise is every time I'm doing a video, that's my hair straightener. I straighten my hair before I do the makeup video, and then I put my hair back, and then I have to straighten the front part again after I'm done, after I take my hair down, because the headbands leave like a crink in my hair. So I straighten it again when I'm done. So that's why that does that. With the same brush, I'm going to go into Get Cheeky. It's just a tad darker, and I'm just going to run that a little underneath, like closer to the crease. And I'm going to bring it down to the outer corner. Not worried too much about the outer corner because I'm going to be putting another shade there. All right, and then for the outer corner, let me find a packing brush. That's not one. That's a big one. These are huge packing brushes. Why are they so big? Okay, here's one. I'm going to use the shade Peach Tea, which is like a peachy brown. And I'm just going to pack that in the outer corner. And bring that out a little bit. And then pat blend it into the other shades. I'm going to go back into the first brush and I'm going to blend a little bit around the edges. I'm not taking any more product on this brush. I'm just going to blend around the edges some. And then in the middle. Oh, my little doggy is snoring. It's so cute. What was that noise? Just very lightly blending around. I'm barely touching the skin. Okay, for the inner corner, I'm going to go into a shade called On Vacay. Should I do, let me see. This one or this one? This one is On Vacay and this one is Not So Basic. I feel like I never used this one. I think I'm going to go in with that one. That's the Not So Basic. And it's very peachy. So I think I'm going to use that one on the inner corner. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh yeah. The other ones are just a little bit yellow and not peach. And I always want to go for the lightest shimmer shades, and I need to really stop doing that all the time, you know, and kind of go in with darker shades sometimes because I like darker shimmer shades. Yeah, I like that. I could probably go in with a lighter one on the very inner corner. Which one would I do? Here's another one called Juice Box. It's a very light one. And then there's one called Peach Me, but that's very yellow. I don't know. That might look cute on the inner corner though. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I'm going to go put on my eyeliners and my lashes, and then I'll come back for the bottom. All right. So now for the bottom, I'm going to go back into the shade Peach Tea, and I'm going to run that along my lower lash line. I don't know if I want to put any color in my inner corner because I don't think any of the shimmer shades, unless I use the same one that I use on my lid. Maybe I'll do that. I'll use the same one that I used on my lid, and I'll put that in my inner corner. Trying to connect the top and the bottom here. There we go. I'm using kind of a big brush on the bottom, so I thought I was going to have a problem. I just didn't want to dirty up another brush. There, that worked out okay. Pretty. I love this palette. I think this is a really, really pretty palette. Okay, so let me find a tiny brush. And here's one. Here's a flat, tiny brush. And I'll go in with the same shade, which is, what is it? Not So Basic. And I'm just going to go in the inner corner with that shade, and I'm going to bring it down. These lashes are so curly that it's hard to get around them. And I'm just going to bring that shade down to the lower lash line as well. Usually I don't like lashes that are really super curly, but I like these, even though they are really super curly. Trying to spread that color out a little. Oh, I'm totally covering up the lens. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was doing that. Okay. I'm just going to go in with some mascara. The mascara that I'm using is Benefit Cosmetics, their Real Magnet. This is my favorite mascara in the entire world. Although I don't know, I'm not positive, but I think they changed the brush on me. And I believe that they used to use like a really fluffy brush, which I like. This brush is kind of hard and spiky, and I don't really like it, but I'll put up for it to use this mascara. Okay, let me see what lipstick I used. I gotta find it again. Here we go. The lipstick that I used was Colourpop BFF2 and then Fifth Avenue. Okay, I'll be right back. You know what? No, I'm gonna change the lipstick because I just found a new favorite combo since I did this makeup look. And this, I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Frosty the Snowman. It's from the Frosty the Snowman collection. The lip shade is called Over the Hills. Let me do this off camera. I don't like doing my lip liner on camera. Okay, and the lipstick I'm going to use is also Colourpop. I'm just cleaning my nose ring. And this is also from the Frosty the Snowman collection. And this is called First Snow. I absolutely love this lip combo. Crap. I love it how they made the lip liner a couple of shades darker than the lipstick. It goes so well together. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go fix my hair a little bit. Okay, you guys, I appreciate you guys sticking around. Hopefully the video quality is better. Please let me know in the comments. If you're a regular watcher of my videos, please let me know if the video quality got any better. And if not, I'll just keep trying to mess with it. But I'm not gonna go back to my phone because I paid a lot of money for the camera. I actually like the camera, and I don't know what else to say about it. But I appreciate the comment, though. I appreciate you letting me know that the video quality is not great so that I can do something about it. But anyway, thanks for sticking around with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.